Not gonna lie to you guys. But we're toughing it out. So we're just gonna have the 6 breaks today. All good, dude. Ain't nobody's fault. I accidentally stopped this giveaway, so I'm just gonna reopen it. The case still up for... Oh yeah, that has not changed. I meant what I said. That's gonna go on until we pull one. Next, alternate Gengar out of Fusion gets a case of Obsidian Flames. Out of the last 20 bundles, too, nobody got it. So that's still going on. I think there's one left in break 1. Or no, it's full. Good job filling, I guess. So, despite me like not feeling the greatest right now, I'm gonna tough it out through the 6 breaks that are on the site. I'll do my best. Wow, that is very not sized the way I need it to be sized. It's better. But yeah, that's why I wasn't live on the gaming channel yesterday. Sorry about that, guys. But we're gonna fight it off. I just was not gonna let it win today. Honestly, yeah. That's how I felt. Chucky, that's okay. Being here is enough for me. I appreciate you being here. But the next alternate Gengar gets a case. Just because I ain't feeling too fantastic doesn't mean that stops. That was part of the deal. I laid that out. You want a case? You gotta pull an alt Gengar out of the breaks. Cheers to every single one of you. You're all beautiful. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way though, Chucky. A lot of people would want a case. I want a case. Maybe I'm gonna pull the Gengar. Regidrago. But no, I'm not eligible for the contest that I laid out. That'd be pretty not fun. Am I opening team up? I wish. But no, that is not the case. Break 3 and it's pulled. I think this challenge is going to give us a little bit of gripping the edge of your chair, like never know when it's going to come. And I didn't do nothing different or special. I made the breaks the same way as I always do. The alt Gengar, Chucky, is from Fusion. Oh yeah, we got Dragon, and we got Trainer Christian. That's you. Very good. If you think about it, there's only one. It's true. But this isn't the same stipulation. This is the next person who pulls it. This isn't most. Honestly, if I said most, I don't think it would be that much more different of an outcome. Oh my gosh. Trainers are coming out. You're going to send me a box of Flesh and Blood? That sounds concerning. I'm going to assume that that is a TCG. Because if it wasn't, that would be like... I would hope it would be like animals. Like unboxing like steak or something. Oh, okay. I'm just making sure, dude. You gotta specify these things. Dude, I feel like absolute dog water today. But we're toughing it out. By the way, I did end up getting the curse, Kyle. At great mental sacrifice. That was probably the worst grind I've ever done. You caught Rona over the weekend? You were in Vegas? Dude, that's what I hear. I hear that the Rona, if you want to get Rona, you go to Vegas. You figured I died or something? You would only be so lucky, dang, that a sickness would be able to kill me. I'm going to outlive you, ding. I'm going to be there when they bury you. And that's not dark either. That's just love. He says Jesus. I meant it only out of love. I'm going to outlive Ding, that's for sure. Ding has got liabilities, dude. He's got an old lady that's just gunning for him right now. I don't got one of those. Thank you, dude. Thank you. No, I don't got Rona or anything like that. I'm just I've been working out hardcore and my body's probably just weak. And then that's when I got like a little bit of, it could just be allergies. I'm honestly like I don't know yet. But I've had Rona before. I don't feel like that. I would know if I got that. Loud one, thank you for the follow. Take her lithium? What would lithium even be used for treatment? Also, Kyle, I ran out of stuff to watch, so I've been rewatching all of the Avengers stuff. And there was one quote that made me laugh so hard because I remember how many times we've quoted it. Where Ultron goes, "You fail to see the big picture." And the Maximov brother, the guy who's fast, goes, "I don't see the big picture. I got a little picture." It's in my wallet. I see it every time. It's used in batteries. It's also an antipsychotic. Yeah, she probably should take some of that then. I don't see big picture. I have little picture. When I'm done, I gotta... Right now, I just finished a playthrough of BioShock, which was really a throwback. I was thinking about this today, too. But yeah, well, I'll download something. Maybe I'll buy Rust or whatever. I don't know if you guys are done with that game already. But I was thinking about this today for Marvel Universe. You know how they go back in time to get all the things and all that to undo the snap? Technically speaking, should they be in the background of every movie then? You're still on Rust? Up to 31 now in Hardcore Classic? That was close. Does that count? The non-textured Gengar that's out of Lost Origin? No, that doesn't count for the alt Gengar out of Fusion. You're 55 on Hardcore Classic? Where? I thought you said you were done playing WoW, so I think you're lying to me. You just started today, you're 5 or 6, only got to play for half an hour. I don't know if I want to go through the inevitable suffering that is getting to like level 20 and then losing it. You just figured you'd throw some numbers out there? 55 would be pretty impressive. Just don't die. I'll just be an NPC, like wandering trader, dude, in the major cities. I legitimately, I already played hardcore WoW. You know what it was? It was called Not Dying with Buffs, which came at a great sacrifice mentally. Where I literally had like a hit squad following me to major cities, trying to kill me so I didn't have world buffs for raid. I literally had to fight to the, like, I lived with like 10 health. I was in a major city. I was in Orgrimmar, and a rogue is trying to like legitimately kill me right as I'm logging out. That's why you never played Season of Mastery Classic. Dude, I legitimately, it was either a guildie that didn't want me to main tank, or just someone I had it out for. I as soon as I was marked for PvP, I was swarmed. If I didn't fly into Orgrimmar, I was dead every time. I remember Dude, I legitimately spent more time at the end before I quit. There was more time spent getting world buffs than actually doing like the raid. You had to wait for someone to to drop a Nixia head. You had to wait for someone to drop the heart and pay for it. Then you had to get teleported to get the DM buffs. Oh man. And then you could just lose everything. If you guys like wiped the first fight, you just lost 3 hours. You did it for nothing. After about a month of doing that, I was like, all right, no more. I'm not doing it. Try falling and only up. What's only up? Is that like a board game? And on top of it, you had to get summoned. What's up, Barone? You had to get summoned inside of the raid. Like, people would summon you inside of the portal, so you just hit a loading screen so no one could target you. Oh, man. That was not fun. Climb very high, and if you fall, well, it's a bummer. I don't know if I would like hardcore, dude. I already know I'm not going to like it. It was hard enough playing that game not hardcore. Playing it hardcore where you'd lose everything on a death, it doesn't sound fun for me. I don't have that good luck. Toad Scroll. Is that the game where it's like the dude inside of like that like cooking pot and he's got a sledgehammer and you climb up? I remember that game was big for about 3 days. No? Okay. Never mind then. Forget I even talked about it. Teeter. That's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. If you don't get that reference, I don't know what to tell you. Only Up was like a 2-week, took the world by storm type of thing. That's like every game lately. I remember when Among Us was big. I was like, the world was a good place. Alright, we didn't get an alt Gengar, so no one's getting a case yet. That could change. It had the same hype that Fall Guys had until... Dude, I just remember that Fall Guys had people cheating in it. And if there's people cheating in that type of game, I feel like there's no hope left for society. How are you going to cheat in that game? That game is basically like cheating in Monopoly at home. Everything did a little something. If you cheat in Fall Guys, like your life must be just in shambles. It's single player. Had your palms sweating like crazy. How much is the game? I feel like since it took off, they're probably trying to cash in. It's probably like a $29.99 game. $7? Damn, dude. Steam sale OP. Thank you, Gaben. It was a lot of fun for about 45 minutes. Best value I've ever had for a game was when Rocket League came out. I'm pretty sure I paid like $7 to $10 for it. Probably the best amount of money that I've ever spent in my life. No, I did not pay $20. I know that for a fact, Bowling Kid, because I can go back to the transaction. It was like $7 to $10. It was on sale when I bought it. Cap, thank you for the Prime sub. Spamming what a save. On sale, but on release it was $20. Okay, so maybe then I didn't buy it initially when it came out. I bought it after it came out and it was on sale. Fall Guys was always free? No. That game was not free. Luca made me buy it and then he never played it again. Much like whenever I get told to buy a game. Kyle can attest. Remember how hyped that one game was going to be? Even though was it free? And it ended up being like the worst game ever. There was one recently, dude. The one from Korea that Jason was hyping up. That was the biggest dud of a game I think I've ever played in my life. Thank you, Lost Ark. It was free though, in his defense. I say from Korea and you say Overwatch. Is Overwatch from Korea? I don't think it is. I remember trying to level in Lost Ark and I was just so bored. And I messaged, like, I don't know if it was you or Eric. And I was like, hey, so like is this the game? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is pretty bad. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Solid for like 3 months. Dude, it was I don't like Diablo style games to begin with. And I really just I tried and I couldn't do it. All games right now are hot trash. I mean, yeah, kinda. Break number 2 is full and good to go. I don't know. There you go. Paul got it. It must have been right when you bought them. And like I said, next alt Gengar gets a case, whenever that is. Yeah, I'm mouse wheeling down, and I literally am going further up the page. I think I broke this mouse. What was that one game you guys used to play, Battle Right? I saw recently that like League literally just made the same mode. They just added Battle Right as a mode pretty much. Where it's like 2v2v2. I miss the calling, if I'm being real, Kyle. Battle Right? They did, it's actually fun. It looks fun. I think I tried like one or two of them. The calling was the best battle royale there was, and then they ruined it with everything else. It just died because everyone else played Fortnite, Fork Knife. Only the real ones remember the calling. I bought everyone the calling when I sold my CSGO knife. Blackout was the best. I don't even know what that is, dude. Blackout sounds like a movie where the power goes out. First COD BR. Yeah, you had me at COD. Only way I'm going to go back and open a COD game is to play Zombies on Nuketown. Or One in the Chamber on Nuketown. The only map that there is. Alright, number 2. Replaying through BioShock, though, was a throwback. That was fun beating that game again. I remember the first time that Kyle showed me the trailer at his house on Xbox. You're about to get Flight Simulator, act like you're flying for 8 hours. I've seen some funny streams where like truck drivers do like the truck driving simulator and they're actually like really good at the game. Dude just throws it in reverse, does like the hardest like course. There are people out there, dude. There was someone I used to raid with in Classic that had the entire Flight Simulator like setup. Like they had like the pod, they had all like he basically had like a cockpit in his room. And he loved it. And honestly, like, that makes me happy. The autopilot will do everything. I mean, isn't that what autopilot is? That was a very delayed reaction for Break 2. You're making fun of Flight Simulator? Oh. I mean, I'm indifferent towards it. I feel like, ooh. I feel like Flight Simulator is like exactly what you expect. I couldn't cut it as a poem, man. That is a very nice gold Rayquaza there for you, Paul. You ever play Farm Simulator too? Dude, I'll tell you, those simulator games, I remember that was like one of the first like CD-ROM games that I had. I don't know why we had it. I didn't ask for it. But I remember I couldn't like figure out as like a 5-year-old kid how to quit out of it, and I thought I broke the computer, so I just like turned it off. But then the computer went back to normal, so it was good. I didn't know how to like hit escape to like quit the game. I was like, well, the computer is just a plane now. There's nothing I could do about it. Dude, Age of Empires was okay. It's all about Rise of Nations. Rise of Nations was superior. Rise of Nations, it was like Warcraft 3 kind of style. And I remember like you could probably like beat the game like pretty quick. I would never do that. I would have progressed to like the most modern age where we had nukes and we had like tanks, and then whatever NPC opponents I had, they were still like on horseback. So I'd roll up there with like a tank, and it was probably like an hour over like the actual like time to like beat the actual level. But I'd do it every time. I loved it. They'd always want your technology. You gotta tell them no. I legit remember like all of the NPC opponents were like bow and arrow still, and I would just roll in with like 3 or 4 tanks. The level was over. And you could like do diplomacy. So like have allies. I would just declare, as soon as I got tanks, I declared war on the map and it was over. It's a very nice Mew. If we get the alt Gengar here, you win a case. So whoever Dark is, who's Dark? Paul? Paul, you already got 2 boxes out of 1 bundle. I still remember, Kyle, that replay is probably long gone on your computer. When we were playing Warcraft 3 online, and I just turned the map into undead everywhere. I built ziggurats on the entire map. He couldn't go anywhere. And I wasn't even trying to win, but the guy wouldn't surrender. I just kept taking over the map. That was fantastic. It was an online match. It was a ladder match. That dude, the dude who I beat, probably has nightmares about that game still. So, Bowling Kid, I got Kyle, the Savage Gladiator chain, and I ran him through on my Warrior, where it would have been best for me. But, like, honestly, looking back on it, as a main tank, I would have never used it. I wouldn't have been able to survive as a main tank with that. Rhyme trainer. So Kyle, Bowling Kid is like he's an OG like us, dude. He's an old man who played Classic. In between damage and hanging time, you're kind of on the fence. Oh, I mean, we were doing the runs for you. In my head, I was not wanting it at all. That the item was meant for you. Those runs were for you. We weren't going for me. I had zero intention of getting that. I think I was still trying to get Hodge. Bowling Grandpa 91, dude. Real man out here looking for a real band. Dominic Rex. Thank you for the... You got dark, Paul. You're welcome. What did I do now? I'm just kidding. What are you doing?
That was dramatic.
That was what some call abuse of power. You gotta have power in order to abuse it. That is very gradable, by the way. Congrats on that, Paul. How long have you been waiting to make that one? Make what one? Gonna get it graded? I would. I gotta update the Zard counter. That's 15 gold Zards.
Do I get to blow more confetti?
Go ahead, do it. Confetti cannon! Not in my face. That's so loud.
It all got stuck in you.
Yeah, I know. That's not the most optimal. Is there one more left in there?
Yeah.
Give me it. Give me it. Last confetti cannon.
That stuff is such a pain going up.
We're gonna have to order some more. See, this one was a good one. All of it came out.
See, that one's the best one. Confetti is just everywhere.
It's probably all over me.
Probably.
No, just leave it. I want the confetti to stay here.
It's cute, but I'm the one who's going to get it eventually, so you might as well just give me a head start.
That was for Zard number 15. I used both of my last confetti cannons on it. I'm gonna have to buy another 6-pack. Love the confetti cannon. I do too, but they're not reusable. It's a one and done kind of thing. Proof the stream is live? What do you mean, dude? This is not pre-recorded. You know how much work it would have to be for it to be pre-recorded?
Literally.
I remember people accusing me of it, though. Because
Yeah,
I was
because
opening too fast.
That, and then someone said the way you were talking.
The way I was talking.
Yeah. And then when G pulled the Zard.
Oh, yeah. G sniffed the box and there was his Zard.
They're really getting it off the light.
I miss the puppers.
They'll be back next week.
No.
Co-parenting.
Today. Tomorrow.
Co-parents.
Another good pull? I would say. Is this a feast or is it just 36 packs? I don't even know.
I gotta take the chunky monkey to get weighed tomorrow.
The little bowling ball.
When I tried to weigh her at my parents' house, she was up to like 45 pounds.
It's because she's a tank. She takes a running start and just runs at your legs, you're done.
She's a chunky monkey.
Congrats on getting your card graded. I wish I had another confetti cannon for that. Baby Zard. Now you have both the gold and the version below gold. There you go, dude. That's how you do it. One Zard at a time. That is a not common alt. Congrats on that for trainer. We all paid actors in a simulation, so all you have to do is get the script for the day, and you can pre-record. Yeah, dude, you're all staff. that I just have here as NPCs. It's such like a little amount that you stand to gain by having that scripted. Like I'm trying to think like how I would benefit for that. There's really no benefit. You're throwing a fastball at that dude? Are you nuts? That's an alt. You benefit if you pull a Zard or two every break. Yeah, but then if that was the case, I would just pull a Zard or two every break. What are you doing?
You have confetti stuck to your back.
Trying to tickle me or something? It's not gonna work.
You have confetti stuck to your back. Just trying to be nice. You got something to say? Yeah, exactly.
I will talk if I want to. If I need to. Gotta get more confetti cannons. I'm gonna see if they have an XL confetti cannon. One that you light like a fuse.
You saw your other thing to put out.
I was a little bit worried the first time I set that off that it was gonna like be way bigger. And like start a fire or something.
You still have your other camera stick to put up.
Yes, I know. Okay. Solid brick. Still no alt Gengar. But we got a gold Zard. Gold Zard is clean. 20 more Zards and we get 200. Good bounce back break. Dude, the first break was just as good. What you mean? Be right back 1 second, guys. Just use the restroom. Stop talking to the chair, dude. You know what the chair's biggest enemy is? Even if it was sentience? Stairs. If I went upstairs, can't get me. Impossible. So tell me who's really stronger, me or the chair? Or doors. If I close the door, you can't go nowhere. That's assuming then when you aren't looking, the chair doesn't move. Dangerous assumption. Have you ever seen Toy Story? No, I am assuming. I sleep upstairs, dude. The chair could never get me because I'm up the stairs. It can't move. It can't climb. Plus, dude, in a 1v1, I'm pretty sure I would destroy this chair. I'd pick it up and flip it upside down. Boom, can't move anymore. It needs the wheels to move. If I took the wheels off, then it's really done. What did you just type to me? Well, bears aren't potty. What if it's a potty trained bear? Who texts me? You saw a video of a bear blowing a horn? If you have never seen it, can you prove it? I'm not muted. I'm literally talking right now. I don't know what he's talking about over here, dude. All right, break number 3 is filling up. Because Paul believes he's gonna get the All Gengar, which honestly, like, you already got 2 booster boxes out of 1 bundle, which that was the first time that was ever done. I honestly forgot that I did it. All right, number 3. I mean, Paul also got Gold Zard tonight. Zoroark. That is a very nice gold Mew. Parasect. close. I thought that was it right there. Yeah, there's a lot of Muse tonight. What do we got here? That's a very nice colorless. Some Zunt. Eevee. Honestly, that full art Mew is not easy to pull either. I'm telling you, dude, I don't think it'll be that easy of a challenge, but I'm up for it. Okay. More Zards for you, Paul? Why not? Not the most gradable. Between an 8 and a 9. You're legit common. You don't even have one, Mr. Red. That's why you say they're common. One of the Pokemon like trying to kill the hype people. Vulpix. Dave, there you go. I like those Vulpix. He always says it's common. Because he hates happiness. He wants people to feel bad. See something there. I think. Ooh. That's a spicy chicken. And more Zerg. Yeah. I mean, I'm not feeling fantastic, so it works out. I always think that one day I'm going to get a shiny in that game, but it's just not going to happen. Reverum, Steel. Not bad. Another Zard for you, Paul. Another two, actually. Yeah, dude, honestly, like, the Mews are not easy to pull. So, happy for you. Honestly, I think this is a good point to cut off because I'm not feeling great today. I'm gonna try to do Gaming Channel tomorrow, and then Friday I want to be back at 100% again. We'll try to get someone to get this all Gengar, but I love every single one of you. Mark, you are the winner.